Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new on this channel, please press the subscribe button, and if you are a returning subscriber, please press the thumbs up button on this video. I want to talk about something so important that I just thought of, that I want to discuss on this channel, and that is don't raise too much high hope when you're coming into Canada. Make sure you set realistic goals and you set the right expectation. So what do I mean by this? See it as there is no heaven anywhere under the surface of the earth. Don't look at all the flashes. Perhaps you are looking at your friends, your old-time friends, and you are seeing them, looking at their stories. When I mean stories, I mean you're looking at their social media stories when they put up stories, and you're seeing them wearing nice shirts, you're seeing them driving nice cars. It's not actually the way it doesn't really appear as it is when you see things on social media. When you are in the system, that's when you understand some things better. So what am I saying? It means that the system of economy that runs anywhere in the whole world, or that runs in Nigeria, or runs anywhere you are watching this video from, also exists in Canada, US, UK, or anywhere. What differentiates, or what would set you apart, is who you are as a person and what is your expectation, what drives you. What exactly are you shooting for? What sets you apart from the crowd? That's what will set you apart. Before I came to Canada, I keep hearing, oh, caregivers make a lot of money. And that's what you also hear from those who, perhaps if you have people in UK, or you have people in, I mean, this is what is common in the Western world. And you keep hearing, people in healthcare make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. They make a lot of money. But there are some untold stories that people will not tell you. And I see that as an untold stories. That even though if they tell you, you might not be able to you might not be able to conceptualize it, not when you are in the system. So what is the aim of this video? The aim of this video is just to help you set your priority right, and to set your expectation of what traveling, or what the normal word that we say japa means, or what it holds. Not everybody that japa actually makes it real good or find it easy. But what will set the springboard for you is your expectation and how you start up. It's just like an athlete, just like the Olympic athletics race. How you start off from the blocks determines how you end the race. Not just that alone, your startup, how you also move within the sprints, the skills that you also bring to the bear during the race will be those things that will contribute to you winning the medal, or contribute to you finishing the race. And also see this japa as not a competition or you racing against somebody else, but you're actually competing against yourself. So you are the one that is racing against yourself. So you have to set the right priority, or set the right tone. Now, having said that, what are the means for you to japa? Let me just outline that. One is you can do that through the study route, which is one of the most common now. The other one is you can either do that, I'm speaking specifically for Canada now, do that through the Canadian Express Entry. Open the Canadian Express Entry profile. And under the Canadian Express Entry profile, there are tons of pathways also there. If you are in Canada, for example, there is a Canadian experience class. Even in Canada, there are tons of pathways that if I want to be outlining that, for those in Canada anyway that are yet to get their permanent residence, there are tons of options that they can make use of. But for those who are outside of Canada, who are international applicants, there are also tons of ways that you can apply. Part of also the new ones that is coming up yet, there is yet to be a full framework for how it's going to work, is the Canada Caregiver Pathway, which is going to give you PR on arrival. You might need to look that up as well in order to, pivot yourself and set yourself right on the right path of success. So when you now come into the country, there are some untold stories that people will not tell you, or if you're using an agent, or when you listen to people's stories, the success is what you will commonly hear, but you will not get to hear the pain that brought about the success. Just about the Olympic that is going on at the moment, what we see is those who won the gold medal, but we don't know the effort that goes into preparing in order to win that gold medal. Even the person that finishes last, I'm sure there are also some untold stories about the pain that led to preparing for it. So what I'm saying is, in order to hit success, there are untold preparations, sweat that goes into it, but you are just not aware of. And for someone who is progressive, part of what you should look at is not just the success, but look at the effort that goes into the success. And when you look at the effort that goes into the success, then that tells you that can you reproduce that success when you put in the effort. And that is where we most of the time we come short. We often look at the success and we jump at the task without looking at the effort that goes into producing that success. And that's part of what I felt let me bring on this channel for today, for people to set the right expectation when you're coming into Canada. I've talked about study permit as one of the pathways to come in. Talk about having an express entry if you are an international and you don't want to go to student route. The student is very expensive, but if you don't want to go the student route, you can go through the express entry. Then you need to now know what are the options. To give you a brief, perhaps if you stumble on this video or you are watching what express entry profile entails. Express entry is just a name that Canada gives to immigration pathways that those who are outside of Canada can open a profile, sign up, put in your details there, and there's an evaluations. From the evaluations, you are being scored based on your profile as a candidate.